All right, my friends, so let's break down the Saturn return. This is the point in time when Saturn goes backwards. Saturn is currently residing in Pisces, giving us essentially the opportunity to focus on what needs restructuring in our lives. So, say you've been having a really hard time keeping up on taking care of yourself, taking care of your loved ones, focusing on those relationships. Saturn's going to turn the energy and start focusing on that. This also makes us reevaluate our commitments, whether or not what we are doing is something that we are proud of. Why did you start working that job you're at? Why did you choose to go down the path that you are on? If you're sitting in stagnant energy and you're bored with life, what do you have to do in order to change that? It's pretty much asking yourself, why do I do what I choose to do? It really helps when you are feeling lost in that stagnant energy to sit back, reflect, and evaluate so that you can take whatever it is off of your plate and get rid of it. Because if it's no longer meant for you, then why is it in your space? Point blank. Anyways, this shift will affect the mutable signs. So mutable signs will be Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, as well as the signs that are in natal placement. So if you have Capricorn and Aquarius in your natal chart, you may very well feel the effects of this because Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. There's no question about it. Saturn itself is honestly associated with boundaries. I'm huge on boundaries. I think it's important that everybody has boundaries, and if you don't know how to set those boundaries, now is the time to learn. Stop letting that motherfucker in your life walk all over you, set those fucking boundaries, and kick them to the goddamn curb. That is what Saturn is here to tell you. Oh, I know, it's exhausting. I am so sorry. But on top of the boundaries and structure and maturing and recognizing that things just aren't where you want them to be, Saturn's going to allow you to slow down, pour all of that energy back into yourself to really take things off. Saturn transits do highlight maturation cycles. Essentially, the person you were 5 years ago is not the same person you are today. Sorry. My brain's going a million miles a minute because I just want to get this out there. So, imagine 5 years ago, you were a party girl, or party guy, whoever, party they, party them, we're inclusive here. Imagine who you were 5 years ago. If you were partying and now you sit at home with your cats and you knit and you take care of your plants, that is maturing. Understanding that your actions do have consequences and taking accountability and responsibility for the consequences that come from your decisions, that is maturing. This is what Saturn wants you to focus on. And yes, Saturn absolutely here. It is here to serve you karma on a fucking platter. I'm sorry, but if you're putting good karma out there, then you're going to receive that good karma back. If you're putting out negative karma, well, trust and believe that you'll probably receive that negative karma back. Especially since we're in Pisces, which tends to be the spiritual realm when it comes to astrology. This is where understanding your spiritual beliefs, opening yourself up to learning about different beliefs is extremely important. Pisces is the daydreamer. They are the creatives. They need to know everything and nothing all at once. They create magic. They're just magic. So allow that energy in. Don't stress yourself out with this return. Everything, fucking retrograde. I've been saying return all night because a bitch is in her Saturn return. And it's been rough. So I'm actually looking forward to this retrograde. I am. And there's my cat screaming at me if you can't hear her. Anyways, Saturn will be in retrograde from June 29th until November 17th. So we have some time to sit in this energy. Don't feel like you have to take care of things all at once. Shit, some of those lessons may not even appear until the end of retrograde. There are some people who go through retrogrades flawlessly. And then when they get to the end, it's kind of like Mortal Kombat with that finish them move. It's rough. It's hard. But all of this will be completely worth it. So, take your time. Don't get overwhelmed. And remember, it only lasts until November. We're halfway there. Well, we're closer to November than we are to, I don't know, next year. We're also closer to next year because it's halfway through the year. Fuck, it's halfway through the year. Anyways, I am done with my rambling. I hope you have a fantastic night, and I hope this helps pretty much break down Saturn retrograde into a way that's just not so scary. I'm so tired of astrologists being scary, because why are we being scary? We shouldn't be. Anyways, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I hope you have a fantastic night. I love you. Okay, goodbye.